Facts about deportation. Don't trust rumors. Get your information from reliable sources. Following videos are provided to you by legal experts from the SINA, Project Anar, an African American community organization.
As a way to fight against your deportation. Depending on when you entered the U.S., you could also be eligible for Temporary Protected Status, or TPS, which does not lead to permanent legal status or a green card by itself, but could make you eligible for work authorization. You can review our other videos on TPS. You could also be eligible for other types of visas that may offer a pathway to a green card and citizenship. Generally, you will receive a document called a Notice to Appear for Immigration Court Proceedings. Unlike OAW, OAR parolees, people who enter from the border may not be eligible to apply for asylum with the asylum office. Instead, they will have court hearings with an immigration judge. People in this situation are fighting their deportation and in a process called removal proceedings. It is possible for people to end up in immigration detention or to receive a deportation order if they do not attend their immigration court. This is why the most important thing is keeping up with your case and consulting with lawyers. Generally, if someone comes through the border, you need to keep up with your process in the immigration court and with ICE, also known as immigration. You will have appointments with ICE called check-ins, and you may be scheduled for hearings with the immigration court. It is very important to keep up with both ICE and the immigration court, including keeping your address up to date immediately each time you move, checking regularly for new appointments or hearings by calling the court at 800-898-7180. If you are an Afghan OAR, OAW parolee who did not file for asylum yet, you should consult an attorney about your eligibility for TPS immediately. If you are eligible for TPS, you should consider filing an application as soon as possible. If you filed an asylum application at least 150 days ago, and your case does not have a decision yet, you can file for a work permit, also an EAD, connected to your asylum application now. There is no filing fee for the first work permit or EAD connected to an asylum application. This type of work permit should take a shorter amount of time to be approved than a work permit connected to an initial TPS application. Please consult an attorney to help you understand your legal options, and please share this video with your family and friends. You can also apply for Temporary Protected Status, also known as TPS. If your TPS application is granted, you are currently allowed to remain in the U.S. until November 20th, 2023. If that time is extended, it will be later announced by USCIS. There is a filing fee for a TPS application in the U.S. You are able to also apply for a work permit or EAD with your TPS application. You are not able to include your legal spouse or children in the U.S. on your application. Each family member must be eligible and apply separately. Once the TPS application is filed with USCIS, you will need to wait for a decision. USCIS is currently taking 5.5 to 6.5 months to make a decision on Afghan TPS applications. Therefore, it is better to file soon for TPS. Once the asylum application is filed with USCIS, you will need to attend an interview to share your story. USCIS is given 150 days to make a decision on Afghan OAR, OAW asylum cases. However, processing times for most cases are currently taking much longer. You are also able to apply for a work permit or an EAD based on your asylum application 150 days after it is filed, but not any time before 150 days. Therefore, it is better to file soon for asylum.